Hello, hello. It is Mass Effect 3 today. Is Mass Effect 3 to We're playing Mass Effect 3 today. Um also I made meatloaf today with my mom. It is in the oven right now. So whenever that finishes, I don't know if it's gonna be like in like 5 minutes or an hour. So whenever the meatloaf is done, we will be taking a pause in the stream while I eat meatloaf, and we'll just chat for a bit. Maybe read some Mass Effect lore. We'll see, we'll figure something out, because I want to eat the meatloaf when it's fresh. Hi Thorin. Hope you're doing okay. Congrats on getting first again. Um, the game did work today. It did. There was like a second after I pressed play on Steam. There was like, oh man. um, but it's open. It is working. It's working. So, last time we helped Wrex get the the lady krogan from the scientist aliens, and I think that's where we left off. Yep. So we'll continue that, whatever that is. I don't know if that's the main quest or what. Um, but yeah, I do have to use display capture with Mass Effect. Um, so just heads up, there'll be a bit of scuff here. Yeah, so whenever the meatloaf's done, I will be going to go grab some, and then I'll be eating it. Will we 10,000 total. Thank you, Ching. Thank you. Holy smokes. It's already 30, it's 30%. Holy moly. Holy moly. Hi, Chang. Yeah, we will be taking a break from playing the game for probably like 10 minutes while I eat meatloaf, and we'll read like Mass Effect lore in the game the, the place. Twitch didn't let me let you know I was live. It's been 2 minutes. I don't know if the notification's gone out yet. I don't I don't know if it's gone out yet. Um, I'm doing okay. Made meatloaf today, so my arms are a little tired. Because we only make meatloaf if my mom says we can only make meatloaf if I'm the one that mixes it up. So it's like 4 pounds of beef and 2 pounds of Jimmy Dean sausage, um, some shredded celery, shredded carrots, chopped onion, a couple eggs, and some milk and salt, pepper, and parsley. I think it's parsley. Oregano. I don't remember. Um, yeah. So it's in the oven right now. I don't know when it's gonna be done. Um, so we'll see. We'll see. When it is done, I will be eating it on stream, because depending on when it's done, I might just call stream. Um, but if it's soon-ish, I'll just be eating it while we read like Mass Effect lore or something. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm very excited about meatloaf. I'm very excited about the meatloaf. Dude, like, remember watching like Johnny Test on like Saturdays, and like the dad makes like meatloaf like every day. Dude, that stuff's hard to make. Like, show some respect to your dad, dude. Come on, eat the meatloaf. It's hard work. It is. Like, making that meatloaf by myself would be way harder, right? So I mix it up when my mom chops stuff up in the food processor and stuff, and then, you know, it'd be so much more difficult making that by yourself, especially if, well, 4 pounds. It makes 4 loaves, but you could cut that in half. 2 pounds of beef and 1 pound of Jimmy Dean sausage. But anyway, there's eat your dad's meatloaf. He works hard. If he makes it every single day, sheesh, goodness, Johnny Test. All right, anyway, here we go. Let me know if the volume is okay. Um, so we'll just be reading codex entries Will I eat meatloaf? That's what we'll be doing. Okay. Targeting platoon. Okay, right. Aria, Sons, Anakin, Traverse, Krogan team. Missing in Normandy has received the nav point with their last known coordinates to escape the missing team. Find out what happened. Okay. So.
Commander.
You said one of your ships had gone missing?
Crashed, actually. I couldn't speak in front of the Krogan. Our ship went down on Tuchanka. Now they're pinned by an advanced guard of Reapers scouting the planet.
What are your men doing there?
I'm sorry. That's classified. But it's vital they be rescued. They must complete their original mission. It's a matter of galactic peace.
I'll do what I can.
I appreciate your help and understanding.
The Solarian Dalatras was worried about what the Krogan will do once they're cured. How do you feel?
It won't matter if we don't stop the Reapers, but I understand her doubts. The moon you found me on? That's where we made our last stand against the Krogan during the rebellions. They were that
Hi,
relentless.
Sucrose. Hi, hi. How are you, dear? Good to see you. They were relentless.
How did it turn
Just
out?
finished dinner.
The
Nice,
Krogan started
nice.
using asteroids as weapons, directing them against our colonies. We had no choice. The genophage was our last resort. So yes, Krogan intentions after this war will be a serious concern, but I'd rather have a grateful ally than a resentful enemy.
Your terrible idea. Okay, go for it. Go for it. I'm still. So I made meatloaf with my mom today. It is still in the oven, and I'm very, I'm very hungry. You think you're going to continue shipwrecked? Okay. Okay. Don't push yourself too hard. I'm down whenever you are, Sucrose. I if you want whenever you're down, I'm down. I I don't have whatever. If you'll still have me, of course. You let me know. Okay, okay. All right. But I'm very excited about Meatloaf. I'm very excited about Meatloaf.
Of course, Commander.
Okay, let's go do that. Where's Wrex, though? I don't know where Wrex is. Is Wrex in here, too? Oh, he is. Okay.
Hell of a show down there on Sirkesh. Just like the old days, Shepard. Right down to me pulling your ass out of the fire.
I was the one with bullets flying at me.
And I gave you the moral support to dodge them.
Uh-huh. You said one of your squads is missing?
They were scouting out the Rachni relay. We've heard rumors of trouble in the area.
Rachni?
Thought that might get your attention. I have a favor to ask. It's big.
Don't tell me they're back.
All I know for sure is our scouts went silent as soon as they arrived. I've got Arlac Company, my best unit, on standby. You give the word, and they'll meet you there.
I'll see what I can do.
Get on it, Shepard.
What will you do after the genophage is cured?
Once we deal with the Reapers, most Krogan will want to settle a score with the Turians and Solarians. I won't let them. That isn't our path forward. This time will be different.
I trust you, Wrex.
A lot of people will be relieved to hear that. No one wants to repeat history.
They know we'd probably win this time, but war has never brought us anything except misery. It's time to focus on rebuilding.
I really like Wrex. I really like Wrex. I do.
What's the situation back on Tuchanka?
I'm still getting scattered reports of Reaper forces arriving. Something big is brewing. I won't let those things take Tuchanka. Not when we're about to cure the genophage. My people have had enough bad luck in our time.
Back on Surkesh, it looked like the female krogan could hold her own.
Our females don't lack for spirit. For males, a good show of force sorts things out. But females like to talk about it. Then think about it. Then talk about it some more.
Hey Nimbus, aren't you live?
You should listen.
Yeah, but they have so many of them. So sometimes I pretend to listen and... Well, let's just say Krogan females have tempers too.
Hi Nimbus. Hi dear. How are you? I thought you aren't you live?
How could there be trouble with the Rachni? They were all but extinct. The last queen promised to disappear forever or be destroyed.
I know, I was there. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Did I take
May
Wrex
not
on
be
that mission
Rachni.
level?
Maybe it is. Could be another invasion.
Yes, he is.
If they're crawling out from under some
Nimbus.
rock, you know how bad it could get. We need to stop them.
We did let the queen live. We did.
That's it for now, Wrex. Let's get back to work.
Anytime.
We-
Shepard,
oh.
I like what you've done with the Normandy. Got tired of always hanging around the cargo bay before. I still don't have a window like Liara does, but maybe that's because I don't.
No comment.
Yeah. I miss this place. Wish I could knock some heads around with you, but duty calls. If the Solarian says my DNA's important, who am I to argue?
I really Wrex is probably my favorite. I think I don't know if I like it more than Garrus, but it's pretty close.
Solarians would have a base on their homeworld secured better.
It's pretty close.
Solid. Cerberus has Reaper tech. Compared to those upgrades, the Solarians might as well have been throwing rocks.
Commander, we've got new reports of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka. I've marked it on the galaxy map.
Oh, great. Okay. I think I fed my fish.
Engineer Adams would like to speak with you down in engineering.
Oh, okay. Okay. Sure thing.
Kenneth, do you ever think about when we were abducted by...
No, I don't.
Me neither.
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got.
Oh, I bought it. Okay.
Great, brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It gets better. While interfacing through our ezo capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and I'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye, aye.
Well done, everyone.
Let's go. I thought I didn't buy the pipe, but I guess I found it somewhere. Let's go. Just in case I'm gonna go feed the fishes. Just in case I'm gonna feed the fishes. Just in case. Hi, Squeak. Hi, Nightmare. Glasses, thank you. I actually have to wear glasses. I just wear the sunglasses when I play something a little more serious than Stardew Valley. They're
I've got a new message at your private terminal.
oh, okay. Info for me. It's I can't really see without my glasses. Hi, shopping cart. Hi, dear. How are you? Good to see you. Hope you feel well. Hope your face is feeling better. Okay. Yeah, the glasses are just they come with VTube Studio. They're a built-in asset. Yeah. Hi Foxtrot. Hi dear. How are you? Good to see you. Hope we've been well. You had crowns put in earlier today? Oh boy. Oh boy. I don't think I've had to have a crown. Well, maybe when I had baby teeth. When I had baby teeth, maybe. Right? They put the little metal thing over the tooth. Um I don't know if I had crowns. Does not sound pleasant at all. Does not. You doing fine? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I made meatloaf today. It is still in the oven, so I'm waiting for it to be done. When it is done, I'm going to eat it on stream, and we're just gonna read lore from the codex. Will I eat meatloaf? Because depends on when it's done. Cause it's only been 16. If it's been like an hour and a half, I might just end stream. Hi Amakua. Mwah, sure. Initial shots in the pain if they were off. Yeah, I had a filling replaced last week. It was on a 6-year molar, so it could be almost 20 years old at this point. So that was some. They only gave me one shot. Probably needed 2 shots. Um, but yeah, I mean they used the numbing gel, right? And then the needle didn't hurt that bad. It didn't. It was just more of the pressure of the stuff going in my cheek, right? Last time I had to get a filling on my back tooth, and they put it in like the muscle in my jaw, and they hit a nerve, and it hurt so bad. Oh my goodness, it hurt so bad. But luckily this one was just in the cheek, so wasn't too worried about that. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. But a crown sounds not fun at all. It does not sound fun. You give it. Thank you, Amakua. Thank you. I hope you had a good time last night, Amakua. I did not catch the parts where you were playing, but I hope you had a good time. And on Jackbox, I'm glad you could make it. All right. Hi, Shepard. It's been a while. I'm glad to hear you made it off Earth and that Liara's with you. Getting off her old ship was the best thing we could have done. Can't tell you how sick I was of that cabin and the tripping over that drone. I don't even know how it kept finding me in a ship that big, even after I turned off its tracking. I dug up some interesting information for you. Talk with Glyph to sort out the data. I hope it helps, Shepard. It's getting rough out there, Pharaoh. Who is Glyph? Oh, is that the drone? Maybe. Trying to pay part of it. Nice. Okay, meatloaf is done. So I will be back in a few minutes. I will be right back with meatloaf. I will be right back. I will be right back. Hold down the fort. Hold down the fort for me. I'll be right back. I will be right back. I'll be right back. I am back. Sorry if I took a little while. Okay. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Thank you for holding the fort, Cheng. Thank you. I don't know how long it's gonna take me to eat this. I'm just really hungry. Meatloaf. It's so good. It's so good. Thank you, Cheng. I said this earlier, but like Johnny Test, the cartoon character, his dad, like the joke was like he made gross meatloaf every day for dinner. But like meatloaf is not an easy thing to make at all. It's not easy. You are that dad. It's so good. Right. Hi Nightmare. Hi Nighty. Says also howdy. Meatloaf is actually good. Yeah, I bet it is. If I have a picture on my phone, I can put it in the Discord later shopping cart. I will do that. I think this is my grandma's recipe. I'm not sure where she got it from. If she got it from a cookbook or what, but hi night. Sorry, hi nighty. Hi nighty. How are you? Emote really cute. Fifty beef and bison. That sounds really good. That sounds really good. We do. We make four loaves because we really like the meat. We really like the meatloaf. And we do 4 pounds beef, meatloaf bison, and bison busted. Yeah, that's the guy, right? That's the guy. Is that the guy that goes yes? Is that the guy that goes yes? No, is that a different guy? I don't know. Oh, it is. Okay. For him, it was Tuesday. But we do 4 pounds of beef and 2 pounds of Jimmy Dean sausage because that's what my grandma did. You send me the meme? Okay. I bet it'd be pretty good with bison for sure. Okay, sorry. Okay, I'm gonna try and read these. The game won't read this for me. Holding the line. For Major Kirahe? Kira? Commander, it was a pleasure seeing you again on Sarkesh, even if the circumstances were less than ideal. It seems fate has decided our meetings coincide with galactic threats. So be it. To that end, I wanted to reiterate that STG will be there to help when the need arises, regardless of the political climate. Excuse me, sorry. You were there for us in our time of need. We look forward to returning the favor. Best of luck. Major Karai, 3rd Infiltration Regiment Special Tasks Group. Excuse me. Oh, goodness. ANN alert. New article on indoctrination. From Alliance News Network information partners. Thessia, a sorry scientist Rena Thanoptis, has died in custody, allegedly committing suicide after she was arrested for the murder of multiple Asari military officials. Prior to her death, investigators said that Thanoptis spoke of voices in her head, which they believed to be indicative of her indoctrination. The voices foretold the ascension of the Asari and told Thanoptis that anyone fighting the Reapers needed to die. Thank you for the alert, shopping card. Thank you. Thanoptis worked on a top secret project for former Spectre Seren Terius several years ago, where she likely became indoctrinated. She received a pardon from the Asari government in exchange for providing research assistance on Reaper technology. Thanoptis was believed responsible for planting a makeshift explosive device that detonated at a research center, killing 5 visiting Asari military officials along with 4 civilians. The attack seriously wounded a dozen more and caused significant damage to the facility. Investigators say they are not seeking any more suspects in the case. Okay, I'm gonna see if Suko sent me the meme. Okay. Okay, she did. I'm not going to show it. I'll just watch
It
it.
was 20 years ago. You hadn't promoted yourself to general yet. You were just a petty drug lord.
Oh, what's that lady?
You and your gang of murderers gathered your small ounce of courage to raid across the border for food, weapons, slave labor. My father was the village magistrate. A simple man with a simple code, justice. He gathered the few people that he could to stand against you. You and your bullies were driven back by farmers with pitchforks. My father saved his village at the cost of his own life. You had him shot as you ran away. A hero at 1,000 paces.
I'm sorry. I don't remember any of it.
You don't remember?
For you, the day Bison graced your village was the most important day of your life. But for me, it was Tuesday.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Sucrose. Thank you. It was Tuesday. It was just. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Hopefully that wasn't too loud. Okay. Um, does the game read it to us? I think it did in the second game.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy. They vanished in a swift galactic extinction. Only the legacy of their empire remains. They are believed to have built the mass relays and the Citadel, which have allowed numerous species to explore and expand throughout the galaxy. Prothean ruins are found on worlds across the galaxy. While surprisingly intact for their age, functioning examples of Prothean paleotechnology are rare. Time and generations of looters have picked their dead cities and derelict stations clean. Some believe the Protheans meddled in the evolution of younger races. The Hanar homeworld of Kage, for example, shows clear evidence of former Prothean occupation. The presence of a former Prothean observation post on Mars has caused a rebirth of interventionary evolutionists among humans. These individuals believe the god myths of ancient civilizations are misremembered encounters with aliens.
Aliens. Sorry. This is funny. Right. The guy with crazy hair was right. They were aliens. We hatched out of an egg. I like that. That's funny. That guy that was on the meme like 500 years ago. Yep, he was right. The History Channel was right. It reminds me of the Drowned God. Hi, Beanie. Hi, dear. How are you? Sorry. We're playing Mass Effect 3 today. I'm just eating meatloaf real quick. Because we made it today. And I was very hungry. And it's very good. I'm good. I'm good. Last time we made it, we used lean beef. And it was a little off. No, you can't use lean beef. Okay, I have one more piece of meatloaf left. Then we can get back to the game. But yeah, that reminds me of the Drowned God, which if you haven't heard of it, there's a guy on YouTube. His channel's name is like a real human. He hasn't uploaded in a while, but he reviews old PC like click and adventure games, that kind of stuff. And the Drowned God, I think, released in 1996. And there's this whole thing with the author going crazy and stuff happening there. But the game is about this grand conspiracy. You unlocking this grand conspiracy that, or the truth that aliens engineered humans and used us for labor, that kind of thing. I think the overall like plot or timeline in the Drowned God is that there were aliens that settled on a planet in our solar system, and there was this big fight or something happened, and the planet like exploded. That's why it's not there anymore. And so they came to Earth and settled in. They made the city of Atlantis, near Egypt, and so the Egyptian gods, but excuse me, were these aliens like Osiris and Isis, and and then the king of the aliens, was murdered. One of the Egyptian gods. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. Isis or Osiris, one of the others, is murdered, and then there's this big war. Something happens again, and Atlantis sinks. That's why it's called the Drowned God, because Atlantis sunk to the ocean, sunk under the ocean, right? Or there was this big flood or something, and Atlantis was washed under the ocean, and the Egyptian gods, or the aliens, were swept away to Mesoamerica, where they found humans, and they're like, hey, these guys are great slave labor. So they do experiments and make the game calls them humanimals, animal human hybrids. In the game, there's a guy with a pig head, and then there's a big fight or something. I don't know. And all the aliens die on Earth, and over the course of the game, you send a signal into space telling the aliens that, hey, you can come back now. So the plot is you're racing against time against like this like secret government body that's been covering up this conspiracy for a really long time, and then the other there's like two factions. There's the shady like Men in Black organization hiding this conspiracy or hiding the truth, and then there's a cult of Osiris or Isis that wants to tell everybody that their gods are aliens and embrace it. And over the course of the game, you get like 5 artifacts, like the Holy Grail, the cup, the rod of Genesis, the staff of Genesis or something, the Philosopher's Stone, something involving a phoenix, but I can't remember exactly what that one looks like, and the Ark of the Covenant, which I don't think we actually ever see the Ark of the Covenant in the game. Maybe we do. I don't remember. But yeah, it's a very interesting game. So at the end, after you gather all these artifacts, you can either pick to side with the shady government organization or the cult. If you side with the shady government organization, it becomes like a techno, like, is it oligopoly? I don't remember the word. But everybody's locked. It's the Illuminati. The Illuminati take over the Earth and like monitor everybody with cameras, and if you step out of line, they like torture you or whatever, right? And so you're like, oh, I should side with the cult then. So you reload your save, go down and talk to her. She's like, isn't it gonna be great? Embrace your alien overlords, and you'll be happy. You won't need any. You won't have want for anything the rest of your life. So you side with them. And then they take over and they like enslave humans and conduct experiments on them. And so you're like, oh great, well, where's the good ending? So you backtrack back to this time machine that would take you back in time to get the Holy Grail and stuff. And then you use your, so to unlock areas you'd have to use like tarot cards. And you go to use it to just leave or something, and then you run into a bunch of aliens and like, don't worry, we'll be there soon. And so one, I guess, generous interpretation of that ending is like you accepting the truth of the drowned god, that aliens controlled everything, and then when they come back, everything will be just as it should be. I don't know. A very interesting game. Very interesting game. There's a making of video on YouTube. It's like 11 minutes long. Just search up "making of the drowned god." It's very interesting. Very interesting. The game kind of released, I guess 1996 was around. I guess I don't know if this is true because I wasn't around at the time. That was 4 years before I was born. Um, but I guess I hear that adventure games were kind of on their way out around the tail end of the millennium. Anyway, that's enough of that. I've eaten the meatloaf. We can get back to playing the game now. Give me 1 second. I need to blow my nose. Thank you for sending that video to me, Sucrose. Thank you. For me, it was Tuesday. I think I've heard that before. Just gonna save. Just in case. And let's go do Rex's thing first. Oh, we're full. Alright. Nothing? Yeah, okay. Alright. Investigate Cerberus. Krogan DMZ. Missing scouts. Where am I? Oh, I'm right here. Okay. Presence? Oh, investigate Cerberus presence. Alright. Let's extract the Turian survivors. Sheesh. To Chunka, extract Turian survivors and investigate Cerberus presence. Dranic. Somewhere else? No. Alright, here we go. I don't know what the game's gonna send us to first. Let's get the survivors first. That's what I want to do. Alright, it's probably by Ringaris, so we will bring the robot lady. They knew what they were doing. Oh, I want to change her outfit. I like that one. Let's go with that one this time. Okay. They knew what they were doing with the sexy robot lady. They knew what they were doing. Okay. Alright, it was okay. Let's not give you that scope. Just give you the high velocity barrel, sure. Should have other mods. Heavy pistol barrel 3. Alright. Okay, we'll go with that then. Okay, and ED. I think we changed her stuff before. Shuriken 2, alright. She's 5 points. But good to see you, Beanie. I hope you had a good weekend. Thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Full cold currents. Purge the currents to restore shields. Slow down power use. I don't know what we want. I think incinerate. Impact radius. Let's get. Sure, we'll do impact radius. Sure. And then Liara's got 20 points. Alright. Do we want duration or radius? Enemies can be lifted. Let's go with that. And biotic. Increase recharge speed of all squad-mate biotic powers by 10%. Singularity by 100%. That's crazy. That's crazy. 100%. 100%. Sure. Sure, why not? Let's go with warp. Increase force damage and impact radius on combo detonations by 50. Increase damage by 30. Sure. Alright, and then me. Points. He still has 1. Okay.
This crash site's a nightmare. Looks like Wrex was right about Reaper scouts. EDI, any further intel?
The mission brief identifies the Turian commander as Lieutenant Tarquin Victus.
Victus?
The Primarch's son.
Oh.
I've heard rumors of Cerberus activity on Tuchanka, but nothing about Turians.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That the best you can do?
Yes, sir. But the Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
All right, set her down. Let's save this platoon.
Okay.
Okay. Did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant, I need you to fire a flare so I can find your position. Got it.
Okay.
Things get worse by the minute. My men are dying.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Let's go. We'll drink some water.
Destruction is rather amazing.
Man, Krogans also use rebar and concrete. Crazy.
Shepard, any idea what these Turians were here to do?
Maps of the area list no important resources.
Shh, you see them? Kill them quickly.
We do not want
And I have a shotgun. Oh, I know what to do. How do I melee again? That didn't do squat. Okay. Yeah, that didn't do anything. Oh.
A downed escape pod.
It appears that they survived the crash, and then a harvester exploded the pod.
I don't know what that is. Is it an SMG? It's slightly better or less damage. Well, okay. Alright. Oh, we're not on a weapon bench. Alright.
Died in the explosion.
Picking up auditory evidence.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Then surprise is on our side.
Exactly. Let's go.
Let's go! Shooty shooty time. Did we get it?
There's another pod ahead.
Okay. We got it. I'm guessing we weren't supposed to, but we did it. Yes, we did. We did it. Good job.
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
The pressure for Lieutenant Victus to succeed in light of his father's promotion must be intense.
Organic species give disproportionate credit to parental influence.
What the heck is this? Faceton? Way heavier, more accuracy. I don't know. Less capacity, more fire rate. We'll try it out late. Oh, too late. I equipped it on accident. Okay. Hopefully that's not too bad of a mistake.
They don't see us.
Follow my lead.
Oh, they saw me. Oh, that's a good guy. Owie! Owie! Oh! Sheesh. Goodness.
Saved all the Turians. It feels good.
Yeah.
Shepard here. What's your
Put a
status?
new chest piece.
Hang tight. We're on our way.
That's not an ETA.
How's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
As a commander, how do you live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask.
Escape pod. Give me the junk. Okay.
Shepard here. Just saw
Yes, it is. Whew. This way? I'm just gonna guess it's this way.
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
It seems that the Turians are playing with political dynamite here. Maybe they should inform the Krogan.
All right, let's move!
Full arsenal at the ready.
Not one more soldier died here today.
Where's the brute? Sheesh. Why do those ones look like Turians?
Harvester incoming.
Am I hitting it? That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. I don't know if that was how I'm supposed to kill it, but that was pretty cool. Hi, Muck. Thank you for the raid. Thank you. Let me get you a shout out here. Let me get you a shout out. You can hear that just satisfaction. I can talk. There you go. Hi, Melon. Hi, Urban. Always had a soft spot for Mass Effect combat. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I enjoyed it a lot. But hi, Muck. Well, hi, Raiders. Hello, hello. If you don't know me, I'm Ketchup the Bear. We're playing Mass Effect 3 tonight. We're doing some stuff. We're not very far into the game. Maybe like 3 streams in. So we're not very far. I don't think so. But hi Artie, hi Muck, hi Kumi, hi Melon, hi Urban, hi S'mores. Cereal nuggets. Hi Artie, I hope you're doing okay. Hi Muck, I hope stream was okay. How'd it go? Hope you had a good time. Please go follow Muck. He is a sweetheart. He's playing through the Dadish games, and he plays lots of puzzle games. And he's very sweet. Sanity, but you got it back. Nice, nice. It was Dadish time. It was a Dadish time. Next to Muck. Thank you, Artie. Thank you. Bear boy, thank you. Hi, Gumi. Muck handled it so well. Good, good, good. Good to hear. Good to hear. He killed a dolphin? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But hi, S'mores. Hi, Urban. I'm gonna kick their butts, Urban. I'm gonna get them. I'm gonna get them. Okay. exploded his whole family inside a underwater tank. Holy smokes! I don't know if that Reaper launcher or that missile launcher sitting there was. I mean, that's one way to kill it. I don't know if that was the way to do it, but you know, it worked. Um, 25% for 15 seconds. Option to use Nova 2 times in a row by reducing its barrier for 50%, but the cost of reducing damage. Oh, I have to have 5. Okay.
This way.
Has been affected.
Lieutenant Victus?
Who'd I
Commander
smooch?
Shepard, my men and I are in your debt. Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
He screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him.
I said, stand down. Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
I made a bad call. This is all on me. I chose caution and
They looked like they were going to kiss.
and my men paid the price.
Who'd I smooch? You mean if you mean romanced Liara in the first game, and I didn't romance anyone in the second game, so I guess just Liara. So any clever tactics over head-on attack, and my men paid the price. What did you do?
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these woods. When we encountered resistance, there was
Is mobile being stupid, or did stream just die?
Fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Okay, I think mobile's just being stupid. I think. Stream fine? Okay, yeah, it's just mobile. Okay, that goes. Yep, it's just the dang Twitch mobile app.
Owning your mistake takes guts, but you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Oh.
If Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand. This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask for, but your men signed on for it. And so did you.
My men have
We're
lost
still be good? Okay, okay.
Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Appeal their honor.
Their sacrifice means that others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties.
Yeah!
All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Send me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon. See what we're up against.
Victus, you have a second chance here. Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
I'm glad we came here then if they got a bomb.
Cerberus bomb? What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the Primarch to come clean.
Should we alert the
Named
Krogan
Shepard.
military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. Krogan-Turian relations are fragile until the genophage is cured. Let's not push it. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Primarch Victus.
Impressive work on Tuchanka. I'm grateful that...
Why didn't you tell me about the Cerberus bomb? Why hide that? What else are you keeping from me?
I have nothing for you.
For our alliance to work, I need to trust you.
Our friendship is new, Commander. Would you trust me with information that puts your people, puts Earth, at risk?
Yes, I have to trust
Why would
you.
I jeopardize our alliance by lying to you now?
What did I do? I didn't do anything,
Decisions
Muck.
like these weigh heavy on me. When I was a general, I could pass them up the chain of command. But now...
10 whole minutes? What?
All I've got. Know what I mean?
Sure. And?
And...
The meatloaf was... Oh.
And that's all.
You were here for the meatloaf?
Wait, there is one more thing, Commander. Thank you for saving my son.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
Any ideas?
You're usually full of
You went to
ideas,
get
Morty.
chips?
You altered the genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities, but time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne, unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turians.
We used it to secretly spread the genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
It's devious.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate times.
You went to get
but
chips?
useful now. Original genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little piejack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Morton.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Whoa! The meatloaf was really good, Muck. It was really good. I was really hungry. I'm going to eat more after stream.
Shepard, damned if you aren't a sight for sore eyes.
Good to see you too, sir.
I thought you was dead.
I may have reinstated you, but that doesn't give you permission to go all formal on me.
And then I'm glad you managed to keep your ass alive, Anderson.
That's more like it. So I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There have been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
Yep.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you already died once, and that didn't slow you down.
That's
So
true.
let's not tempt fate. Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
Okay. Let us go do some more stuff. Gotta go feed my fish.
You see the feeds from Paladin? It's brutal. I'm amazed the Turians are holding it.
The birds don't quit when things get ugly. I'll give them that.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
Oh boy. Okay. We got some stuff to do. Whoops. I'm already there. We did get a new chess piece too. Hadar. I kind of like that one. Kind of matches the pouches on my belt. I kind of like it. Chipper's got a nice butt. Okay. This gives me shield regeneration. This gives me more weapon damage. That is tough. That is tough. It is. Boost. Don't really need. Well, melee damage is fine. I don't like the health boost. Legs. Ammo capacity. More weapon damage. Okay, well. The shield regeneration's nice. It is. But this one looks cooler. And if the shield regeneration seems to be it's bad, I can always change it back, so I'm not too worried. Okay. Alright, messages on my private terminal, Omega. From Bray. Things are settling down on Omega. Looks like the Talons are the new security force on the station. The leader said something about honoring Kandros's memory. I'd say they were being cute, except they're not shy about backing up this intimate of firepower. Be careful out there. Well, there's at least one Batarian here that doesn't want you dead. Thanks, Bray. Thanks, Bray. Okay. Alright, here we go. Do we locate the bomb or cure the genophage first? I think we cure the genophage first, and then we'll locate the bomb. Let's do that.
All hands, full stop. Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates.
Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, sir.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Wrex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, you can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
Failure is not an option.
Then it's now or never.
Now. The genophage ends today.
Let's do it.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm room for you.
Oh, okay.
Dalatrus?
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Morden Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
Are you spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the genophage will end in lasting peace?
Yes.
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Dalatrass?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Morden will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Wrex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Morden would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
I'm not doing that. I don't care. Alright, let's go with ED and Liara again. Increases weight by a lot. Okay. Do I want this? Do I want this? I don't think I do. I like the Punisher. You guys can have the Punisher. Or the Tempest. Materials. Scope. High velocity barrel. Sure. You can have it too. Why is the scope back there? Maybe that's the only way to place to put it. I suppose, huh? Okay. 4, 3, 3. Okay.
Wrex, are you sure you're ready for this after your procedure?
One more word and somebody gets tossed out the shuttle. Now, I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground. We'll land there and take an armored convoy against the Reaper. This will be the defining moment of Krogan history.
Krogan history filled with defining moments. Most bloody. Hope this one better.
Commander, you seem troubled.
I got a message from it.
Wrex, it's Reeve. The Reapers are already at the Hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Okay.
Shepard, keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our six. Now move!
Here they
up here.
Oh gosh.
Only a few enemies remain.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian doing here? Nobody said anything about this.
Multiple krogan. Problematic.
His name is Morden Solus. He's here to cure the genophage.
His kind gave us the genophage. Why should we trust him? 'Cause I do. And so will you.
Enough!
Oh.
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy and win a new future for our children. I choose to fight. Who will join me?
I will.
And so will I. Now hold your heads high like true Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing!
Let's go!
This is Turian Wing Artemec. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemec. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the genophage, Wrex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of genophage, expansion plan, problematic.
The Ancients?
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tuchanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tuchanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
And now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
Expansion could be a problem.
Any hint of the Krogan trying to expand again could raise alarms.
My children aren't going to suffocate in this cesspool. I want them to witness a new age. A Krogan empire.
Wrex.
I'm not saying we won't ask first, but the Council can't expect us to stay here forever.
Commander, on
That's
the
fair.
Was there something you were going to say?
Yes.
The Dalitraz tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind of deal?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you're planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work, can adjust. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
I told you we could count on him. Why are we stopping?
Rubble?
stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here.
Will do.
What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemech, this is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper handle over here.
That's not good.
An airstrike alone won't be sufficient. They'll need our assistance.
Damn it.
Hey, Urban. You want it?
We have to build a new road. We're going.
Shepard!
I've lost control. I can't pull up.
Oh, no.
Wrex, get the female out of here now. Go! Artemech, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way. Wrex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeves' truck made it out too.
Likely a tremor.
The Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the city of the ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
Curious. It seems Krogan were once capable of artistic expression.
This isn't a side of them we've seen before. It implies culture.
Culture? Hmm.
Tremors.
That didn't feel like a quake.
Wrex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get
Oh,
your
boy.
ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Did I hear that right? Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws?
Krogan don't usually name Thresher Maws. This must be an unusual specimen.
I think that's Kalros.
Likely not to scale, either. Perhaps we should leave this area.
Yes, we should. Okay, there's no waypoint, so we're just running. It's them raiding some beasts. That I'm guessing are extinct now.
What is that?
Organic. No life signs detected.
Shepard, if I didn't know better, I'd say we've seen this before.
This is unexpected. My scans confirm the presence of Rachni DNA.
Oh, shoot!
But how? The queen you released on Noveria promised to live in peace.
This one's different. Mutated.
Perhaps the queen lied.
Wrex, those rumors you heard were true. We've got Rachni here.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. We'll deal with it later. Getting to that shroud is all that matters.
Agreed. We're trying to find our way out.
I hope the queen's okay. I don't think the queen would lie. I think, because it's obviously mutated by the Reapers.
Daylight detected ahead.
And I doubt they could do much against the Reapers, so...
In my younger days, I would have loved to have spent time here studying these ruins.
One wonders what the Krogan might have become if they'd avoided nuclear war.
Wrex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And the color green. Plant life was assumed dead in this ecosystem.
You're looking at hope, all that's left of it on Tuchanka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
Dealing with the Reaper when we get there will be another matter.
Movement ahead!
Eyes sharp on our perimeter!
Agreed. I still ambush.
That's how we're gonna kill the Reaper with the Thresher Maw. That's how we're doing it. I'm bet. Ouch. I'm guessing that's how we're going to do it. We're gonna get the Kalros to fight the Reaper.
It isn't over yet.
I'm guessing that's what's going to happen. Those guys haven't really been a problem. They don't move fast enough. I mean, they're scary if you're close to them, but...
Wrex, you're right about Kalros. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Wrex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later.
See, I knew it.
Worry about getting out of there right now.
I knew it.
Take a breath because here they come.
We're a little preoccupied right now.
I didn't think Chunka could get any worse.
Okay.
Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the ship. Kalros!
Wrex!
Break off! We're getting out of here!
Whoa!
She's not gonna get us.
Okay.
Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you.
Pressure mark getting closer.
Tell me something
I wonder where we are now. This planet is one giant death trap.
Threats like that explain why there's no such thing as weak krogan. Hostiles ahead!
It makes sense.
Wrex busy driving truck. Are you still alive?
Doing what we can. What about you?
Alarmed yet entertained. Kalros is quite resistant.
Stay close. Drive faster. Smell the damn thing's breath.
Okay.
Shepard, we've almost lost Kalros. Get down from there and we'll find you.
That way. This way?
Shepard, get over here. Reeve, keep an eye out for that mall. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Make it quick, Wrex.
We're exposed.
Move it!
It's Kalros.
Move, Shepard.
We're in. Go!
That's not
What
good.
about Reed?
No way he survived that. And he was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
We no longer possess the firepower to defeat a Reaper.
I know the odds don't usually mean much to us. But I don't think even we can make it to that tower.
We're curing the genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
Then I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Kalros.
I knew it! I'm so excited.
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while Cure synthesized, released.
Okay.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
We've done crazier stuff.
Through the Omega-4 relay and survived. We can do this.
That's the spirit, Shepard.
How would we summon her?
The tower was built in an arena devoted to Calros' glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Calros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing Cure.
Let's do it.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. We're gonna have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a brother to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero!
Now, let's show them why.
Thanks, Wrex. I love Wrex so much.
Go! I've got this. I am Erdnot Wrex, and this is my planet!
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have Cure ready.
Let's get in there!
You leveled up.
But someone has to raise those maw hammers before you can use them.
We're kind of busy, Wrex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the Cure now.
Make it quick, Morton. They're all over us out here.
Whoa! How'd you get down here?
Everyone all right?
Systems are intact.
I think so.
Okay, Shepard. I raised the hammers. You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Thank you, Wrex.
If I was organic, it would probably burn.
Just keep moving.
This is a dead end.
Stick to cover.
And what if cover doesn't work? I can't believe we're actually doing this.
Don't stop!
Commander, this is Artemis Wing. We'll try to even Reaper something else to shoot at.
Goddess be with them.
Their timing is impeccable.
It is impeccable timing.
Over on our left, one of the hammers. The other one is on the right.
Holy smokes! Where is it? Just redefines insanity? Is that what she said? Oh boy. Ow. I might have goofed up here. Whew. There you go.
Almost have Cure. Eve's vital signs dropping. Trying to compensate.
The other side.
There's a Reaper in my way, Wrex.
Oh.
Go. Get back to the truck. I'll take care of the Cure.
Oh. Oh boy. Well. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Sheesh.
Morton, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Maitland's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Wrex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Yeah!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Morton, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion's likely to be problematic.
Morton, no!
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to see how it ends. Sure you'll do fine without me.
We'll miss you.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
It's true. You want it done right, you do it yourself. Okay.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Classic bypass. Standard failsafes. Excellent work. Yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Morton!
Genophage cured. Krogan free. New beginning. For all of us.
Morton, no! Oh, Morton! Man, Morton was one of my favorites last game.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son. He tried to kill me, so I had to kill him. Right over there. That's what the Genophage reduced us to. Animals. But you changed that today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Morden had to die.
He insisted.
He told me he had to do it. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
He got it right for everyone.
1,000 years from now, we'll probably be singing songs about him.
I'm sure he'd like that.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Let's do it!
Goodbye, Commander.
Bye, Eve.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done.
We did it!
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Wrex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them. Hackett, out.
Commander, Urdnot Wrex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine. The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
Thanks.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Morden dying. It can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Oh, golly. Oh, it's time for nightmare time. That's Kaiden. I have no idea what's going on.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Caden, back on Vermeer. He died buying us time to defeat Sovereign. Seeing what we're up against now, you might think his sacrifice was in vain.
You know Caden would never think that.
Yeah. That's one more reason I miss him. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. She called the comm room?
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Okay.
Commander.
Can I help you, Counselor?
Shepard, I want you to understand that I owe my position to you, and it's not something that I take lightly. Were it not for you, that weak-minded Counselor Valorn would still be alive, leading the Solarians down the sewage pipe. But now I'm forced to champion a cure for the genophage. It's like saying we need a hurricane to put out a wildfire.
Shit, sacrifice.
Krogan are about to die in droves, so your people don't have to. That's your message.
Human statesmanship at its finest. Speaking of, I need to talk to you about humanity's representative, Counselor Udina. He's moving vast sums of money. We need to talk about where it's going. From what I can tell, you won't like the news.
Cerberus.
See me next time you're on the Citadel. Ishil out.
Alright, now let's go get that bomb. Oh, okay.
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
No.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Okay. Let's save. Sheesh. Alright, should we go see if we can get some upgrades?
You see the vids of the Maw taking down the Reaper? Man, I wish I could have been there.
It was really cool.
A Krogan and a Turian in the same room is a fight waiting to happen.
Commander, Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
Okay. Messages? Oh my goodness. Your regrettable decision. From Delatress to Linron. Commander, I am deeply disappointed by your actions on Tachanka. I thought made clear, killing the genophage will have long-term consequences. Once the Reaper threat has passed, our combined forces will be so depleted that no race in the galaxy will be capable of stopping a resurgent Krogan. Moreover, the Krogan will undoubtedly seek revenge for the genophage, and the Solarian Union will be among their first targets. When that day comes, Commander, the blood of my people will be on your hands. Too bad. I'm ashamed to also learn that our own scientists sacrificed their life carrying out your orders. This is a dark day for not only my people, but all of galactic civilization. Whatever, I don't care. Making babies. From Wrex. Shepard, making babies again will be fun. As soon as this war is over, let's just say I'll do my part to build up our numbers back up. You really came through for us. I'm proud to call you my friend. Eva's in the Kelphic Valley, enlisting support from the other clans and spreading the word. She's going to be a great leader. Most of the males won't like me sharing power with her, but too bad. I run the show. We're off to save Turians now, since apparently they forgot how to hold a gun. Kelphic Valley bomb. Adrian Victus. Commander Shepard, I must commend you for your excellent results on Tachanka. Your reputation, it appears, is well deserved. My son tells me you might help prevent Cerberus from detonating the bomb in the Kelphic Valley. This bomb is very powerful, Commander. If Cerberus is allowed to detonate it, the range of destruction and loss of life will be enormous. Should you take the time to help my son and his platoon, you will have my gratitude, and I'm sure the gratitude of the Krogan as well. Impressive work from General Corinthus. Commander Shepard, when you first arrived on Manet, I had a hard time seeing how you flying off with one of our best generals would benefit our fight against the Reapers. However, as I now watch Turian and Krogan fighters working together to take down a Reaper destroyer, I must admit I am impressed. You've brokered an alliance that many thought impossible. However, it might be saved after all. With great respect, General Corinthus, Manet Command. Still fighting. From Shiala. Your Commander Shepard, I don't know if you've seen the articles, but the people of Zoo's Hope are fighting again. This time it's the Reapers instead of the Geth. I'm not sure if you remember me, but you helped me back on Ilium. The Thorian is dead now, I can confirm that. But the spores in our bodies remain. Oh, right! The weird mind-controlled thing. That's right. The Thorian is dead now. I can confirm that. But the spores in our bodies remain, and at some level we are still connected. This is not necessarily a bad thing. As we fight back the Reapers, we feel each other and act with one mind, ignoring pain when the need arises. I'm sure I'm still indoctrinated. I remember Sovereign's voice in my mind I went willingly to the Thorian as its thrall. But my connection to the people of Zeus Hope is stronger. It drowns out the Reapers' voices. The situation is imperfect and dangerous. Perhaps the colonists should separate for our own safety, but with one mind, the untrained fight with the skill of veteran commandos. Our force is strong. I have not forgotten how you helped us, how you spared me. We are leaving Pharaoh soon, and when the time comes, we will fight with you. Xiao. Thank you. ANN report. Alert. New article on Reaper. Pharaohs. A group of colonists on Pharaohs have mounted defensive against arriving Reaper forces, holding them back long enough for civilians from nearby colonies to escape. The informal militia from Zeus Hope, said to be survivors of a savage Geth attack several years ago, has repelled initial Reaper landing attempts with a level of wartime competence more common to seasoned platoons. The colonies are using improvised weapons as well as supplies salvaged from a defunct exogeny facility. This colony is our home, colony spokesperson Elizabeth Bainham said. We've survived worse. We know how to fight together. The colony is expected to have time for full evacuation before more Reaper forces arrive. Nice. Alright, let's go get that bomb. Feed my fishes. There we go. Okay. Bed Information Center. Okay. Let's get that bomb. And get the heck out of here. Alright, I think I'm going to bring Garrus this time. He looks fine in that armor. And we're going to grab ED, I think. Okay. The Valkyrie 1 and the Vindicator. Massive. What? Holy smokes. Vindicator does do more damage. Oh no, it doesn't. It does a little less. Alright, he can keep the Valkyrie. Sure. $8 points. Okay. Increase melee damage bonus by 25%. Increase recharge speed of biotic charge by 200% after an enemy is killed by heavy melee. Increase health and barrier bonuses by 25%. I think I'm going to take that one because we don't kill people very often with melee. We can always change it back later. ED has 5 points. We're going. Let's level up Sunray. Increase damage by an additional 4% over 8 seconds. Let's go with that one. Garrus has 9 points. Let's go with concussive shot for some damage and recharge speed. Okay.
Normandy shuttle. This is Lieutenant Victus with the 9th Platoon. Do you copy?
We hear you, 9th Platoon.
We're approaching the bomb site, Commander. Getting bounced around pretty bad.
This is as close as we get, Lieutenant. Look for somewhere to set your platoon down.
Copy that.
Talk to me about this Cerberus bomb.
It's not Cerberus, Commander. It's Turian.
What do you mean, Turian?
It was planted centuries ago, after the Krogan rebellions. The bomb was a safeguard against another galactic war.
Brutal, but it makes a certain kind of sense. Put the Krogan down hard if they tried anything.
I get it.
Makes sense. Couldn't trust the Krogan to play nice. But right now, we focus on disarming that bomb.
Yes, but Cerberus found it. Detonation means all-out war between my people and the Krogan.
Right. Where is it?
Those buildings ahead. Cerberus brought equipment to dig it up. The 9th platoon will cover your flank, Commander.
With all this activity, the Krogan have to know something's up.
Then we can't fail, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Let's go.
Let's move it, people!
It's kind of refreshing shooting stuff that's not blue.
Shepard, we need to keep moving.
Whew.
Once we reach the bomb, I'll need to reprogram the trigger mechanism.
Shotgun blade attachment. But I'm not using a shotgun right now.
Those shields are damn effective!
Whew. Whew. Oh gosh. Okay.
We defeat the Krogan and then plant a bomb on their planet. Pretty extreme, but those were desperate times.
While morally questionable, the strategy is sound.
It does make sense. It does.
Cerberus is putting up a fight, but the 9th platoon is advancing, Commander.
Good work, Lieutenant. Copy that.
Bing.
I'm getting a lot of Cerberus radio chatter. They're prepping for event.
I don't like the sound of that.
Cerberus is retreating. There's a better vantage point up that ramp, Shepard.
Agreed! Let's go!
Even in all this.
He must have been far enough underground to stay hidden. Cerberus had to dig it out.
It must have been strategically placed for maximum yield. I advise haste, Commander.
Commander, we're entering the bomb site. Moving towards the control station.
Roger that. We're on our way.
Okay. Where am I supposed to go? Do I go back? What? Is it bugged? Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. There's a ladder.
Cerberus will commit any reserves it has.
Looks like control schematics for automated turrets. No good now, but they might be useful later.
The original safeguards are no match for current technology.
We need to hurry.
I'm at the control panel, Commander.
Cerberus set up a firewall around the trigger mechanism to slow us down. I need to create a bypass. That'll take time. But like you said, no trigger, no explosion.
We got your back.
We'll make sure you have the time you need, Lieutenant.
Understood. Starting bypass. And thank you for making sure I get this chance.
Just make it right, soldier.
Oh gosh.
Look out! Commander!
Focus on the bomb. We'll handle Cerberus.
Detonation protocol adjustment. All units engaged.
Nobody gets past us. Clear?
Clear!
Cerberus reinforcements.
I need more time, Commander.
Here they come!
Need more time.
Shoot.
They're not letting up.
Watch for more shuttles.
Almost there.
Oh.
Shepard,
Take that thing down. Now!
Woo.
Commander! Firewall's down! I'm in! Spirits! Cerberus hacked the trigger mechanism. It's set to detonate!
Disarm it!
No time! I have to separate the trigger from the bomb. Now! Cover me!
Come on, 30 seconds. I don't know. It's been a bit. Did it work?
Here,
Oh man. Poor guy.
Commander, I've got radio chatter coming in from Krogan forces planetside. Sounds like they started sweeping out the remaining Cerberus troops. Hate to be the guy who told the Krogan about that surprise package. Did you get out all right? Sounds like it got ugly down there.
The Turians took a lot of casualties, Joker. The Primarch's son included.
Understood, Commander. Joker out.
He never hesitated. Whatever he was before, he'll be remembered for this.
What will the Turians think about this, Garrus?
Hard to say. Sacrifice in war is expected. He did us proud, but we're a hard bunch to please. Living your life for the cause. Society first, platoon first. It's all just expected.
He did what he had to do when it counted.
Yes. Yes, he did.
I really like Garth too.
Good work on Tuchanka, Commander. Stopping that bomb prevented the war between the Turians and the Krogan. We can't afford that kind of division right now.
Joker said the Krogan are recovering the bomb.
They moved in, won't allow Turians to send in recovery crews to help.
Understandable.
When he heard, Wrex contacted the Turian Primarch and gave him an earful.
I imagine.
He was angry with the actions of the 9th Platoon and the Primarch's own son. Helped smooth things over. Relations are strained, but holding.
Good to hear, Admiral.
The Genophage is dealt with, but we still have a lot of work to do.
Yes, sir.
Hack it out.
Oh boy, okay. We did it. Okay. So it's about time that we usually end stream, but I did eat meatloaf for like 20 minutes. Or I don't know how long it was, but so I'm good doing one more.
When this war is over, I hope we find every race that sat back while we bled and get some payback.
Yeah, that's a great plan. Follow war with more war.
You've got new messages, Commander.
Thanks. From Adrian Victus. Commander Shepard, I regret saying this in an email, but I'm too far off to thank you in person for your work on Tuchanka. You saved not only the Krogan homeworld, but the fragile alliance between our two peoples. Moreover, I'm grateful you allowed my son to complete his mission. He died with the respect of his men. His sacrifice will go down as an important moment in the history of the 9th Platoon. Any father would be proud. Regards, Primarch Victus. Oh. That was kind of heavy. Yeah. Do we get any new armor pieces? Nope. I think I like that material more. Yeah. There's different patterns. Oh. Wait, is that the camouflage one? I don't know. Oh well. Squeak. Okay. Let's see if we can talk to some people first. See if they've got anything to say. Hello. Does ED have anything to say?
The Turians will hold. Pound for pound, they're the best fighting force in the galaxy.
Pound for pound is irrelevant. given the significantly higher mass of Reaper forces overall.
That's why we're bringing in the Krogan.
Yes, Shepard?
So far.
Carry on, Edie.
Understood. If you wish to talk more, this body will be here. I'm getting the crew used to seeing me on the bridge.
Noted.
Noted. Oh, we actually can go into the airlock. Okay. I imagine you just can't just open that though. The airlock. Was there anyone back here?
Commander Shepard.
Let's see how many forces we got now? Alien. Races that were once content to stay in the fringes of galactic politics are now stepping up to provide whatever is needed to win this war. We have the Terminus fleet. Mercenary vessels and pirate ships band together by little more than common geography and fear of the Reapers, despite this volatile mix. Update the Blood Packs mercenary. Right, okay. As promised, Omega Ezo Horde, Omega Raiding Fleet, General Oleg Petrovsky. Oops. Solar. Oh, right. Major. Alright. Stop script. Shepard. Stop staring on Vermine. Oh, I completely forgot who this guy was. But yes, that makes sense. So catch. Turian. We have the 43rd Marine Division during the Ancient Unification Wars. The 7th Fleet. Black Watch. Engineering Corps. The Crucible. Optimized Ezo capacitors. Wrex. Krogan clans. Clan Erdnut. Whatever happened to Grunt? We haven't heard anything about Grunt in a while. I wonder if he was like supposed to die in the second game. He didn't. But we have just Hope Colonists. We do. Yeah, what's that lady? Yep, I remember. Nice. Almost up to the minimum now, the battle with the Reapers. I kind of want to see how far we can get before doing the battle with the Reapers, but that's going to be a bit, I imagine.
Commander Shepard.
Okay. What do we have in there? Citadel. We still need to get the Blue Suns. The Blue Suns wants General Iraq out of his way. Taluk has requested assistance to unite mercenary bands under control. Speak to Commander Bailey. To the Corpse Band. I might like Google how to do these ones because I don't know what artifact we're supposed to find to give the guy so he can give guns to General Araka. Alright, should we just investigate Cerberus's presence? And then we're done here at Tuchanka. Let's just get this one done. Let's make ours again. What do you do again? Wait, the appearances actually have differences? They do. Shields plus 25. What's this one do? Power recharge speed. Power damage 25. Okay. We haven't brought James anywhere in a bit. Let's bring James. Wait, let's look at his armor here. What's this one do? Weapon damage. Shields. Shields. Weapon damage. Yeah, that one's fine. Yeah. Sure, you can take that one. I don't mind. Scene upgrade, stability dampener. Yep, the high velocity barrel, sure. Damage is lower. Spectral caliber. Relay detachment is pretty cool. High caliber barrel. And you can have the knife attachment. Sure. Yeah, we already looked at. We just looked at her stuff. 6. Wait, increase recharge speed. Spin targets in the air for a short time? Heck yeah. It's 2. You have 26. Holy smokes. Arm Master. Power damage by 20%. Use melee damage. We're going to do this one. So it buffs everybody else. And Vicious Blast. Major collateral damage to enemies nearby, effective against armor. Sure. Radius. Sure. More damage. Okay.
Shepard, Cerberus is landing forces away from the Tachanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are spread too thin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up, get a read on what they're shooting at.
Get on it. All right, let's find the control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way.
Let's do this.
I thought it was the cannon. I thought that was music. Bum 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 bum. Hey. Thanks for telling me to aim my weapon, Gabe. Thank you.
Keep track of it, Lieutenant.
On it. What's up, goobers? Oh.
Control center secure. Then I think it's time to test this cannon.
They cut power to the console.
You'll need to get the power back on.
Let's move.
They're shuttling in reinforcements, fortifying their position.
Woo. Oh, I left too soon. Oh.
I've rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now.
Give me that. Good night, Chang. Oh, it's over here.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing.
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat, direct hit.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right. Good work, everyone.
That was it? Fair enough.
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational, Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it out.
Whew. All right, well, we got some more time. We can do some more stuff.
You hear we had to evac another colony? We're losing a lot. Don't hear about the Reapers losing much.
Well, Reapers don't have colonies. Neither does Cerberus. If they did, we could drop an asteroid on them.
True. All right, time to... Oh, I gotta go feed fish. Gotta feed my fishes. And let's go check for upgrades. Let's go check for upgrades. That's down here.
Say that again?
The population of the colony world of Tyvor has been killed.
I don't understand. The Reapers have been taking people alive.
It was self-inflicted. When Reaper forces invaded, Tyvor's colonists detonated nuclear weapons inside their cities.
Goddess.
Their deaths would have been instantaneous, Doctor.
Thank you, Glyph. That'll be all.
All right. Nothing. Relay traffic reports. Recent relay traffic. It's calling every supply depot station on the Crucible. Prepare platinum for the Crucible's primary triggering link. We barely had enough left to coat a coffee maker. An hour later, a ship pulled up with 16 tons of platinum, courtesy of the Shadow Broker. Then it flew away to scavenge materials for the project. The ship's captain emailed me later saying the broker would stay in touch with our needs. That's great, but I'm checking my computer for bugs.
Busy?
I have time if you'd like to talk. In fact, I could use the distraction.
What's on your mind?
How long it took the Reapers to eradicate the Protheans, and how long they'll need for us. It took them centuries to conquer the Protheans. We're not quite so widespread, but it would still take at least 100 years. It's selfish, but I keep thinking that if we fail... I'm only 109, Shepard. I could live to see the entire cycle come to an end.
Gee, that young?
Only 109, huh?
I know. It must seem strange to complain about a 1,000-year lifespan. I used to think it was sad that most aliens live such short lives. Maybe it's not such a privilege to outlive so many. To witness so much death.
It's not over.
Don't drive yourself crazy about this, Liara. We're still in the fight.
Only because you're still driving it forward. We finally have other leaders on our side, but none will take us as far as you can. Sometimes I wonder how you do it.
All for you, of course.
Every time the world's about to end, I think about how mad you'd get if I didn't stop it. I don't know if I could do this without you.
Aww. Aww.
I try.
I'll see you soon, Shepard.
Upgrades? No. No upgrades. Alright.
At your service.
He sounds kind of like, not Jarvis. The AI in ODST. Reassign power bonuses, huh? Armor piercing ammo. Let's go hit. They go hit enemies. Warp ammo fortification. Reassign powers. Nothing in there. Okay. There's not someone in every room this in this game. Shuttle bay. I think we actually get.
Hey Esteban, for your shuttle being so stealthy and all, you sure do get shot at a lot.
Well, the UT-47A stealth systems only internalize heat and high-band emissions. So while few sensors can pick us up, our cover is blown as soon as someone looks up.
Time for an upgrade.
Most scanners and tracking systems don't operate in mid-range frequencies. Sure, maybe we've been shot at, but we haven't been shot down.
Yet. Lucky for us, you're almost as good a pilot as you think you are.
Well, yeah. There's that, too.
Procurement. Interface. Sporting goods. Oh, yeah, we could collect armor. Collect armor. I can get the collect armor. It's what I wore in the last game. But I kind of like this armor. Kinda. I wonder if we can color it, though. Personal supplies. Cerberus. I don't want the Cerberus armor. Patient shoulder guard. Shields plus 10. Playing auxiliary shield emitters. Death mask. Is this supposed to be a Death Space thing? Or Dead Space? Not Death. Dead Space. Melee damage up 10%. Optimize an armor suits microframe computer. The century system is running more power computer with shield management. I mean, they're different shoulders. It looks like they actually match my chest piece, at least in this image. Oh, we just looked at that one. Spectre resistance. This thing is gold. Solid gold. Chakram launcher. Technical fabricated manufactures lightweight ammunition discs wrapped in holographic tracers. The discs explode and impact, sending shrapnel through the enemy. Markings stamped on a gun's barrel are a shipping code created by its manufacturer. Amalur equipment. This code points that the rifle must be assembled carefully as it contains mixtures extremely volatile under pressure. This is why the chakra launcher requires thermal clips. Without a way to dissipate the intense heat that caused by its fabrication process, the rifle's circuitry will quickly destroy itself in a spectacularly lethal meltdown. Armax Arsenal gauntlets. Those are cool. Weapon damage 5% more headshot damage. Arm plating with a VI aim enhancement that targets enemy vulnerabilities. 7 defender. Power on it. Typhoon. Light machine gun. Oh, I kind of like these this art, these gauntlets. Some nice gauntlets. Mercenaries. Pirates and slavers in the terminal systems. Its high impact damage and sturdy construction make it popular quick draw shotgun. A variant of the M22 Eviscerator, demand for the Wraith is higher than ever, even though the weapon is banned in Citadel space. In order to lighten its weight, the Wraith holds fewer shots than the Eviscerator. Interesting. Scorpion. What is it? Scorpion pistol not only sees service galaxy away. It fires low velocity squash head projectiles with a dual use. The high explosive filler with the projectiles contains an adhesive that secures the projectiles to the target on impact. When fired into a surface, turns into a proximity. That's kind of cool. And this is a pistol. That's kind of cool. I like that. Sure, we can give it a shot. Medi-gel capacity. Sure. Always nice. Reckoner Knight. Melee damage. Ooh, fish. 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 Reckoner Knight? What game is that based on? Earth's Urban and Combat Championship between 186. The Rhode Island Knights. Military-grade version of this equipment was presented to longtime Knight fans at the Alliance's Rhode Island base. It's in thanks for their passionate and vocal support during the EUCC Championship matches. Beneath this armor's medieval Gothic facade lay a host of biofeedback systems intended to monitor the wearer's health and combat performance. Microservers maximize damage done in close quarters combat, while a beefed up power cell feeds energy into weapon systems to increase projectile velocity. Befitting gear originally designed for a full contact sport, sophisticated shield system also offers the wearer self protection. I kind of like this. I kind of like the Reckoner Knight armor. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. But hi, Ninetail. Terminus armor. Let's go. Kingdoms of Amalur. Amalur Reckoning for the PS3, Xbox 360. Cool. For some reason, I was thinking it was Unreal Tournament, but that doesn't make any sense. I don't know. It just kind of reminds me of Unreal Tournament for whatever reason. Collector armor is pretty expensive. Okay. We have no new helmet. 7. Oh, those are the ones I bought, right? Oh, they were arms, not shoulders. Dragon Age, but their head armor based on the set. Yeah, yeah. That one has a big dragon on it, so it's kind of obvious. Or at least with that one. Lose melee damage, but gain more weapon damage and headshot damage. Okay. Sure. I like the headshot damage. Armor set. You can't change their color. If you could change the color, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, the armor is pretty cool. It's pretty cool looking. It is. But this is what have I played Andromeda? It seems alright, except for the story. I haven't. This is my first time playing through these games. I think the second one is my favorite so far. The third one is the game is very pretty, but so there's Ajax. All right, man. So I haven't played Andromeda. I don't know if I will. I'm not sure if I will or not. Health. Did I buy a gun? I bought a gun, right? Yeah, yeah, I did. I might buy ultralight stuff. I don't use the SMG very much. Okay, let's see. Nothing there. Just a barrel. I haven't played Andromeda. I know it's like they're the meme. I'm sorry, my face just hurts a little right now. It's like, sure it does. Oh, sorry. It's just because, sorry, my face is tired. Still scope. So it's pretty good. Let's cover shooter and my movement shooter. Story animations are lacking. So, from what I've seen, I don't know if I'll play it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. I kind of want to buy this. I don't know what the base helmet does, so sure. Sure. I don't see lightweight pistol stuff. Cowboy barrel, yeah. Oh, my helmet gives me a health boost. Ah! Eh, eh. We're leaning very heavy on damage, which is fine with me. Glass cannon kind of deal. I'm okay with that. Hi, Caruso. How are you, dear? I knew tell. I hope you're doing okay, dear. If you're still here. Alright, we'll go with that. We'll give it a shot for now. Weapon upgrades. Yeah, I'm gonna buy the improved weight. And I'll buy it again. One more time. I hope I like this gun, because I spent a lot of money on it. Barrel. That just looks goofy. Okay, do we have any stuff for this? No. Okay. You doing good? You be just survived for an hour or so really? Nice! Doing bounty hunts? Good. That's awesome. I'm doing great. Yeah, I had made meatloaf for dinner today. Ate it during stream because that's when it was done. But yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. We're gonna do one more mission, and then we're gonna call it a night. And I'm gonna go eat more meatloaf. I want to go see my new fishes though. I want to see all the fish I bought. Look at all the fishies! Alright, let's see if this death mask actually like hurts us more than it helps us with the reduced health boost. Let's find out. Hopefully I like this pistol. Alright. Can we have probes? Okay. Auxiliary counselor. Oh, on the Citadel, right. Service fighter base. Rescue the students. Let's go rescue the students. Let's go rescue the students. We've had that one on our plate for a bit. We've had that on our plate for a bit. Okay. That was just me getting close to it. Okay. Grissom Academy. The stated mission of the John Grissom Academy, commissioned in 2176, is to serve a student population demonstrating excellence and passion for math, science, and the liberal arts. Its entirely human student body ranges in age from the early teens to the mid-20s. Although the fact is not heavily advertised. Sorry, it took me a second. Although the fact isn't heavily advertised, the institution also offers classes for students with biotic capability. The school's Ascension project seeks to train these students and integrate them into normal society. Oh, okay. I kind of want to bring Gars and Iliara. So let's look at her abilities here. What's this one do? Power damage. Power damage. Power damage. Power recharge. Speed. Power recharge. Speed. Let's go with the red outfit. I like the red outfit. Sure. And we'll pick Gars. I didn't actually know the outfits actually did. It affected stats. I don't use this sniper rifle very often, but it's fun. Did get a new pistol. Alright, those are both barrels. Okay. 2 points. There has 7. With recharge speed. Okay. I'm doing good, Caruso. I'm excited to eat more meatloaf later.
Cerberus cruiser. At least a dozen fighters on blockade duty. Not too many for us in a straight-up fight. We must want this place bad.
Receiving incoming transmission.
Let's hear it.
SSB Normandy. This is Kaylee Sanders, Director of Grissom Academy. We need immediate assistance. Cerberus is attacking the facility. They're after my students.
This is Commander Shepard. We're blocked on a direct approach.
I know. They've taken control of our docking base.
Any alternatives?
There's an auxiliary cargo port I could probably open.
All right. We'll come in by shuttle and get your students out of there. Joker, can you give me a diversion?
Oh boy, can I? Come and get me.
Pew pew. Sheesh.
Keep the shuttle in position. We'll be back.
Here we go. Let's see if this helmet works out. Alright, let's try a pistol.
Sanders, we're clear. It's me.
Commander, thank you. Admiral Anderson always said you were the best. And with Cerberus coming for my students, I need the best.
How many of you are there?
Fewer than 20. Most were sent home when word of the Reaper invasion spread. But a few volunteered to stay. Some are prototyping tech for the Alliance. Others are biotics. They've been training for military operations, working together as biotic artillery.
Interesting.
You said something about Admiral Anderson.
Yes, we met, God, what's it been? 20 years ago when he was a Spectre candidate. I was there when Saren betrayed him. David saved my life that day. He's a good man.
He was on Earth when the Reapers hit. He stayed behind when I got off world.
I hadn't heard. We've been cut off from most news. He's alive?
Alive and fighting. He's currently leading the resistance movement.
Good. If we get out of here... Well, just tell him to stay alive.
A few months knocking over practice dummies can't prepare your students for war.
Agreed, but the Alliance needs every resource it can get. And our students are unique resources. They wanted to help. How could we say no with the entire galaxy falling apart? Hang on. I've been trying to get communications working.
This is Froberg. There are students trapped in Orion Hall. Cerberus has us boxed in. They're closing fast.
Damn it.
Orion Hall?
Back out the door and down the hallway. I can get the door open.
I'll bring them back here and we'll make a run for the shuttle.
Thank you, Commander. I'll stay put. With luck, I can regain control of some of our systems.
Alright, here we go.
I'll get the door for you. It leads to Orion Hall.
Oof. Oh, that's cool.
There may be more nearby. Play dead until it's safe, then get to Kaylee Sanders and security.
Okay, but my sister Sean is out here somewhere too.
We understand that you're scared. Your teachers have filled your heads with Alliance propaganda. But Cerberus can keep you safe. We're the only ones who can.
Instructor's like, the kids are getting better at this shit, but I'm worried. I don't think we've got enough time. We've got enough time to pull this off, and there's just no way they could really survive out there without way more training. Now without any field experience at all. Doing my best to get them ready. I didn't think I'd ever care this much, but I don't let anyone hurt them. They're my kids. Mine. Put it there. That's cool. An eviscerator. Okay. Mantalk. Thought I was stuck for a second. Oh, money!
Commander, I just got an emergency message from the students in Orion Hall. One of our instructors is with them, but they can't hold out much longer.
Shepard, you're a miracle worker. Students, if you can hear me, this is Kaylee Sanders.
Eat this!
It's Jack!
Shepard?
Uh-oh. She has hair!
Everyone get down! This thing's out of your league! Shepard, keep it off us!
You got it.
These are civilians, Shepard. You need to protect them.
There's its health bar.
Get ready. More on the way. Shepard, keep 'em off us. Kaylee said she was putting out an SOS. I had no idea the king of the Boy Scouts would show up. All right, amp check. Prangley, those fields were weak. Cerberus isn't gonna lie down out of pity like that girl you took to prom. Grab juice and an energy bar. We move in 5. Damn it! How many times did I tell you not to trust Cerberus?
You're not telling me anything I haven't told myself, Jack.
Oh, you feel bad? Well, shit. That makes up for giving him the damn collector base.
As charming as ever.
Good to see you again, Garrus. Base still looks like shit. Okay, right now, all I care about is getting my guys out of here.
Your guys?
Yeah, I guess so.
I can't think of anybody who could care about them more.
Well, I had some free time while you were off playing hero. Alliance Brass knew I helped you. They offered me this. And apparently the students responded well to my teaching style.
The psychotic biotic.
I will destroy you! Drink your juice, Rodriguez. You couldn't destroy wet tissue paper.
Cortez to extraction team. The Cerberus cruiser's coming back.
How long have we got?
2 minutes tops, Commander. After that, there's no way we'll get past them.
Get out of here and back to the Normandy. We'll find another way off the station.
Roger that. Good luck, sir.
Shepard to Sanders. The students are safe, but the shuttle's a no-go.
Understood. I might know another way off the station, but I need station-wide camera access. Can you disable the Cerberus security override? It's routed through Orion Hall, so it should be nearby.
How does camera access get us off this station?
We need to reach the Cerberus shuttles. The cruiser won't auto-target friendly ships, which gives us a fighting chance to escape. Get me back the cameras, and I'll find a path to the shuttles that keep Cerberus from boxing you in.
So our teacher worked with Commander Shepard? That's pretty badass.
Yeah. I wonder why she never mentioned it.
I can't believe you and our teacher work together. With both of you here. Maybe we've got a
I pulled a
chance.
muscle in my brain.
Just drink your juice, you'll be fine.
You hear Cerberus saying people's names? They must have files on all of us.
Okay. High priority target, student ID 125D Prangley. Says capture priority alpha, bring back alive at all costs. Vital retrieval subject due to high level biotic abilities paired with high leadership testing scores. Considered prime candidate for indoctrination and high level enhancements for subsequent long term infiltration relocation. Interesting.
Should have access now.
Got it. The fastest way is through the atrium, but Cerberus has sealed the doors. You'll need to disable the magnetic locks. The overrides should be directly above the door.
Directly above the door. Is that up here?
Got it.
You should be able to force the door open now. I'll get to the shuttles ahead of you and get a pair ready to fly.
Something other than some hot alien women to focus on.
You don't go for a star, I don't know. It's a big galaxy out there.
I don't need something out there.
Well, then what do you? Hey. Or maybe when this is over, we can get some coffee or something?
You sure I wouldn't be interrupting your beach trip?
You wear that green dress you wore at Holly's birthday party. You can interrupt anything you want.
I think I can make that happen.
Hey yo. Hey yo. Where am I supposed to go? Oh, down here. Okay. Fair enough.
first and draw their fire.
We'll shadow you from the second level and hit those guys from above.
Gives them some cover, too.
Just time your shots and stay safe.
Alright, I didn't bust my ass training you so you could die now. Keep low, pick your targets.
Students of Grissom Academy, the station is sealed. The Alliance soldiers cannot save you. All they can do is get you killed. Surrender peacefully and you won't be harmed.
Asshole.
Damn it, they're messaging everyone. Students, switch your Omni tools to privacy mode so they can't track you.
What if they're not lying?
Lying.
I've seen firsthand what Cerberus does to people they promise not to harm.
What? You see the scars, Rodriguez? Come on, take a good look. Cerberus did this to me when I was half your age. Ugh. Surrender and you're meat on a slab. We're trying to save your asses.
Yeah, okay.
Let's go.
Let's go! Okay. Oh. This gun is so much fun. Oh, hello. Oof. This gun is so much fun! Okay. Oh, not that way. Alright. They're here. Money!
Nice one, Cranley! Keep your damn barriers up!
Woo. Oh, s'mores, I'm so sorry. I just saw those. Mwah. And I'll drink water. I'm so sorry, s'mores. I don't know if that was just now or like an hour ago. Oh. This gun is so fun.
Everyone okay up there?
Rodriguez took one in the arm because she didn't watch her barrier.
Commander, I've reached the Cerberus shuttles without being detected. They know what they're doing, though. You need to hurry.
All right.
That's an impressive barrier, Octavia. Our file says you've been working on shield technology.
It's a handheld, multi-core solution based on psychotic barrier technology. Stay back.
I'm Commander Shepard with the Alliance. I'm here to help.
I didn't buy it from the last guy, and I've got no reason to buy it now.
The square root of 906.01 equals...
30.1.
Hello, Commander Shepard.
David,
It's David! It's
He
David!
rescued me from Cerberus. Sent me here. He made it quiet.
It's David!
You did a great job keeping yourself safe.
David!
Students are up there. Stay close. They'll get you out of here.
Okay. Thanks.
David!
He looks better.
I remember you. Normandy crew. Sorry.
It was never your fault.
Are you okay?
Has Grissom Academy been all right?
Yes. I've been counting.
Anything in particular?
The number of days you lengthened my life.
Oh.
The security office. I hacked the lock. Guns. Lots of guns. Goodbye.
The music! Oh, David! Oh, I completely forgot about David. Oh my goodness. Thanks, David. Oh boy. If David dies, I'm throwing hands. No. Nobody hurts David.
Looks like schematics for amp interfaces. Not as good as what we already have, but still worth a look.
Ooh, Sarah's council chest plate. Rodriguez. Status capture priority alpha, bring back alive at all costs. Vital retrieval subject to very high aptitude scores. Despite limited biotic ability, considered prime candidate for indoctrination enhancement under Phantom Initiative. Wait, what? Oh, the thing's busted. Okay. He's dead, right? Is it bugged? Hold on. Okay.
Hurry, Commander. The Normandy has pulled the cruiser out of position. We need to leave now.
Kaylee, how's it coming?
Shuttles are unlocked.
Take the controls and get the students aboard.
Wait, where the hell's Rodriguez?
Uh-oh.
She needs covering fire.
She needs more than that.
Joker, we flew out on a Cerberus shuttle. Watch your fire.
Right, I've got you on sensors. Should just be a minute.
Thank you, Commander. We'd have never gotten off that station if you hadn't come.
Forget that. We kicked some ass. Next place we dock, you're all getting inked. My treat. What do you guys want? Ascension Project logo? Glowing fist? Maybe a unicorn for Rodriguez? Screw you, ma'am.
I can't believe we got them out alive. I was going to suggest that they stick to support roles. But perhaps they're ready after all.
They're definitely ready, but the Alliance needs them in a support role.
What? We trained for artillery strikes.
We don't need another artillery unit. We need stronger barriers for our frontline squads.
This is bullshit! Hey, if that's where they need us, that's where we go. Besides, I'm sure we'll get some shots in.
Commander, we've got a visual on you now. Preparing to dock. Hey, Jack, now that you're military, you gonna wear a uniform, or are you just getting the officer's bars tattooed on?
Screw you, Flight Lieutenant.
What the hell was that?
Jack promised to watch your language in order to maintain the necessary professionalism we need from our teachers.
Would she have a swear jar or something? Because I bet if we empty that thing, we can afford another cruiser.
Cover your ears, kids. Hey, Joker.
Cuts. Okay, that was good. I like that.
Good work, Shepard. I can only imagine what would have happened to those kids if they'd fallen into Cerberus' hands. Hackett has the technically minded students looking at the Crucible. Apparently, David Archer has already given them some ideas.
David lived!
These students are some of the best humanity has to offer, and we're throwing them into battle. God damn it, I hate this war. Hackett didn't mention in his report.
Kaylee Sanders is safe. She's with the recruits.
Thanks, Shepard. When I heard about the attack, well, I've already lost a lot of friends.
She asked me to tell you to stay alive.
Did she now? Well, thanks, Shepard. That might be the first good news I've heard this week. Anderson out.
Oh.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
Do you want to talk about it?
Commander Shepard, something you need to talk about?
Nope.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
Alright, let's go feed the fishes. And we'll call it a night.
So, Reapers don't have colonies. You can't bomb them, or you're bombing what's left of your own planet. They make their own soldiers out of our civilians. They don't have supply lines. How do you beat something like that?
I'll let you know if I think of something.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Okay. Armor from your fans? Joker. Hey, Commander, we just got a shipment of armor delivered to the Normandy. It's from a group of Alliance soldiers who used to be stationed at Rhode Island. I don't know how they found this. The lieutenant says, you'll need this more than we do. The armor is called I bought it. It's not a gift. Reckoner Knight or something. You can check it out in the equipment locker. Man, those arm spikes look like they could take out an eye. Joker. Or thank you. Stephen Hackett. Forward the message from Kelly Sanders. Subject thank you to Stephen Hackett. Hi, Commander. I didn't have time to thank you properly after you got us out of the academy, and Admiral Hackett agreed to send this your way. When my students are out on duty, I'm looking I'm doing what I can to help with the Crucible. It's an amazing project, more advanced than anything I've ever seen before. Some of my more tech-minded kids are staying back to help out too. I'm watching them work. It's the future, Commander. This project will inform human progress for generations, and they'll have you to thank for it. All my best, Kaylee Sanders. Project. Shepard, I've been working on something I'd like to show you. Can we meet in your quarters when you have a moment? Let's go do that real quick. We save. Okay.
Commander Shepard.
That's not this floor. Feeds the fish. Wait, we did get a chest plate. Ceres Council. Power damage. It doesn't look too bad. Whenever I see like the cutout here where the tummy is, it always reminds me of Doomslayer. I don't know if that's a reference to Doomslayer or if like that's just a thing that armor does now. Like that's a good thing for armor to just do. I don't know. Well, Doomslayer just had his abs exposed, so I don't think that was super great thing. But you know. Oh, we should probably talk to Garth too.
On the private messages terminal.
Call from Kaylee Sanders to Jack. Jack, hey Sanders, checking on the kids? How are they, Jack? They'll do good. This is gonna be long. I kind of got cramped to do. Hi, Brad. Mwah. Thank you for this mooch reading. Thank you. Sanders, I want to tell you, I persuaded some Alliance friends to part with that biotic amp you and the children were testing at Grissom. Pick it up on the Citadel. Jack. Damn, one of the XL3X1s? You know how much shit I could tear up when I was installed? I had an idea. Look after yourself. Yeah. And hey, thanks. From Katie Sanders to David Anderson. David. I hope you're doing okay, Brad. We'll be calling it a night here pretty soon. You won't get this for a while unless you find an extra connection working on Earth. I've made it out to this weapon we're building. The device isn't even halfway complete, and it's the most breathtakingly complicated piece of technology I've ever seen. I wish you could see this thing we're creating. It gives me hope. Take care, for my sake.
It was odd to see an entire academy just for biotic children.
Don't Asari have biotic schools?
Every Asari school includes biotic training programs. It's basic education. Still, those children in the academy were very impressive. I'm sure Jack's proud.
Working on anything?
I'm helping decode some of the Crucible's designs, or trying to. Theoretical particle physics based on specialized base 12 mathematics aren't exactly my specialty. We're cobbling together knowledge from disciplines that take lifetimes to master. I'd trade my last 100 years to resurrect even one Prothean scientist to help us. I had something I wanted to show you, Shepard. Could we meet in your cabin when you have a moment?
Okay. Oh, did she say in the email? Did she say she wanted to meet in the cabin? I missed that.
One of the worst parts of this war is watching the kids react. If they're lucky, they grow up thinking the galaxy is basically a decent place. Some rough spots here and there, but for the most part, life makes sense. Now they find out it was all a lie. They wake up to see these things in the dark that just want to destroy everyone they ever cared about. If they survive, there'll be a lot of angry orphans out there looking for answers.
That makes sense.
Life just wouldn't have been complete if I didn't see Jack one more time. It's nice to see she's downgraded from dangerous lunatic to mildly insane. You have to admit, though, she did see through Cerberus back in the day. I might have even listened, but her tattoos gave me a headache every time she walked into the room. Looks like we beat Cerberus again. Do you think the elusive man fires lieutenants over failures like this, or just lines them up against the wall and gets it over with?
Interesting question. Okay, I guess we'll go to our cabin. Let's go to the cabin. I don't know if it's gonna be spicy. I don't know if there's gonna be butt like in the first game. I don't know if there's gonna be butt. We'll see. We'll see.
Liara, you had something you wanted to discuss in my cabin?
Yes, I'll be right up.
What's that?
Come on in.
Thank you. Could we sit? I've been thinking about the knowledge we gathered on the Reapers, and how easily it could be lost again. So, I put a plan in motion to preserve things for the future.
What's this?
A record of the galaxy. Information on the Reapers, relays, different cultures, and blueprints of the Crucible. But there's one entry I wanted your opinion on.
Which one?
Your own. I'd be honored to have your input. How would you like history to remember you?
Just be honest. The music is so nice too. I kind of want to say I'd like you to decide, but just be honest. Feels like something Shepard would say too. But she wanted my input, so I'll give her my input.
Put down the truth. Good, bad. Don't leave anything out. Let history be the judge.
I'll give them the facts. Let me just delete all these breathless passages on your heroics.
You writing anything I can't live up to?
I can't help myself. You're a good friend, Shepard.
So are you.
You've been there for me too, Liara.
No, I haven't. I wish I could have joined you back on Ilium.
You made up for it.
Well, I suppose I did just write your name in the stars.
That was cute. That was cute. Okay. Save. Oh, let me say hi to Squeak. Squeak. Is that both his water? Shepard, you need to give him more water. Okay. Alright. Okay. Let's see who's live. Good night, Foxtrot. Thank you for being here. It's good to see you. Put my nightlight back on too. Okay. Oh, Jiro's live. I kind of want to rate Jiro. Return the favor. I rated us the other night. Yeah. Let's rate Jiro. He's playing Minecraft. Alright. I love you guys. I will see you guys tomorrow for Temtem. If the Temtem servers work tomorrow. If not, I don't know what we're going to play tomorrow. I'm not sure. Um, but yeah, thank you for coming tonight. I feel like it was a pretty good stream for a Monday in terms of people showing up here. Not that it's all that matters, but it was a surprisingly fun. It was a good Monday. I had a good day today. Well, I made meatloaf, so of course I did. I'm gonna go eat more meatloaf. Um, I will see you guys tomorrow for Temtem. Be nice to Jiro. He's a sweetheart. He rated us last night. I believe that was last night. And thank you again for the raid, Muck. I don't know if you're still here, but thank you. I will see you guys tomorrow. Don't forget to brush your teeth, drink water, stretch, take care of yourselves, and be nice to Jiro. You can tease him a little, but be nice, be nice. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Sorry, I'm just repeating myself, but yeah, brush your teeth, sleep well. I will see you guys tomorrow evening for Temtem. We're gonna hatch that Vulcan egg. We'll see how long that takes, but good night, guys. Mwah. Bye bye. Bye.